All right. We made it.
We're here.
24 minutes late. I'll take most of the blame for that. I had a baseball practice tonight, but we are here. And all three of us right off the bat. So, and there's a few people already watching. If you have it tuned in right now, go ahead and tell other people. And there's a guy that we have. You can see him right there that I know everybody is going to want to ask some questions and probably make some song requests and, just tell him how does he do it, right? He's going to be every day. I don't know how he had time to do this thing tonight, but Pilo, do you want to go ahead and hit the quick music and we will get this thing going on?
The quick music.
Or the whatever.
I'm with you. Here we go. Let's get it together.
Yeah. Welcome to the Top Talk.
I'm gonna have to drop this for a 30-second timeout.
Yeah, do it. Greetings.
All the To the Top fans will know where they came from.
Love it. Greetings and salutations, everyone, and welcome to another episode of To the Top Talk, brought to you by Yingling Flight. To the Top Talk is the original and longest-running Southern Miss podcast in the market. We are recording this episode on, Pilo?
October the 1st.
From beautiful Hattiesburg, Mississippi, here as always with your break from the High Resource 4 propaganda to talk a little Southern Miss athletics. I'm your host, Jason Bailey. Joining me now, first, the one and only Patrick Lowry.
Hey.
And also, the great DJ Kuhjo.
How are y'all doing? Good afternoon.
Pilo runs the ones and twos for us, so having DJ Kuhjo here, that's like giving a hitting instruction camp and like Ted Williams being there or something, So Pilo, don't.
I appreciate that.
Yeah. So don't mess it up, Pilo. Today's episode is brought to you by Yingling Flight. Yingling Flight is a premium light beer brewed by DG Yingling and Son Incorporated, the oldest brewery in America. 95 calories, only 2.6 grams of carbs, 4.2% ABV per 12-ounce serving. Crisp, clean, refreshing taste, now available in 12-ounce slim cans and screw-top 16-ounce pints. Pick yourself up some Yingling Flight today. So if people are listening, it's the first time that you've heard us, whether you're watching on YouTube, Facebook, or Twitter or X, there's a way that you can also participate with your voice. You can send in your comments, and I'm sure those are going to start rolling in. But you can also participate by calling us. Pilo, you want to tell people how to do that?
Yeah, just go over to Twitter, X, whatever you want to call it. There is a Twitter Live, but there's also a Twitter Space. You'll want to join that Twitter Space, and then just request to speak. There's an option on there, and then we'll get you on. Perfect.
And please, while you're doing all of that, please go subscribe to our YouTube channel, and you can comment and review and whatever you want to do there. It really helps us out with that. And we've been growing it. We had never pushed it, right? And we got up to like 200 subscribers, I think, but we've never really done a lot of these. But people seem to like it. And I think we're going to do more of them, especially during football season. So go ahead.
I was going to say I definitely have watched every live that y'all have done. I'm usually on the treadmill. So
we're just doing our part, we're just doing our part.
I am a proud subscriber to the Top Talk.
Yay, look at you.
Love that.
What happened since the last time we recorded? Well, there's more winning on the football field. That's always fun. More scrimmaging on the baseball field, which is also always fun. Soccer was back in action, kind of. Soccer team's struggling. They need some DJ Kuhjo. I don't think he's ever DJ'd over there. We need to.
I would
That's the problem.
To do that.
That's the problem.
I would love to hype the ladies up.
Yeah. Men's tennis had themselves a good weekend. Yep. We got a sponsor for the Pick'em Challenge, right?
Hey.
Cooks. JC Cooks Barbershop's now on board for the rest of the football season. So let's go.
Hey.
They have jumped on board. Anybody who hadn't been out there, we're going to talk about them a little bit later when we do the Pick'em, but there's Southern Miss stuff all around in there. They have like these paintings on the wall. They have bobbleheads. They have memorabilia throughout. I mean, I sat next to Tuna one time, Carson Pato. Like I walked in and he's sitting there waiting because they don't do appointments. You just walk in and you just sit down, and if it's your turn, you get up and you go. So straight up barbershop. So, but they do a great job, and he decided to get on board for the rest of football season. So good on them. Thank you very much. If you and outside of talking to Kuhjo, the topics for tonight's show, you know, we got an off week before we play on Thursday. You know, what are your plans? What are you doing this weekend? I, for instance, am going to Biloxi to play some baseball. Well, coach some baseball. 9-year-old baseball. Hopefully, we look a little better than we did to practice tonight. Did you watch our interview with Coach Eddie Brescher? I thought it went fantastic.
It was amazing. It was amazing.
Such a good guy. I learned a lot, you know, about spin rates and all the other stuff that him and Pilo, you know, talk about. What's the best part about being at the Rock? You know, specifically like last weekend. Was it Kuhjo? Was it the play? We got some dudes out there, and you know, you can just tell. It's been a while since we've been able to look out there and say that guy's awesome, probably going to play in the league. And it's like they're all over the place, so that's cool.
So we got several.
Volleyball team we got this year, they're killing it. Kuhjo can speak to that too. The ladies are off to a super hot start. I've still yet to make a game. But I know Pilo's been, and of course Kujo's there spinning. So and then like we said about the baseball scrimmages. I've seen a lot of people. The few scrimmages that I've been to, there's 500-600 people there, right? Some schools don't get that for actual games. It's amazing.
Get that for actual attendance. That's dope. That's super dope.
And here he is, and everybody knows who he is. But this is the second time for us that Kuhjo's been on the podcast. First time for a live, though, I think. And it seems like you just get more popular with each passing week. You can find him all over the place, like the Rock, the Wellness Center, the Bahamas, I think, weddings.
Yeah, Costa Rica. Well,
Costa Rica.
I took my daughters to Bahamas.
There you go. See, that's what I'm saying. Oak Grove High School football game. Yeah.
And I'm going to give a To the Top Talk exclusive. I'm going to announce it officially tomorrow, but so when I went to Costa Rica, I DJ'd. I have a friend that is a fitness instructor in Atlanta. We've been friends for 15, 20 years. And when his grandparents passed during the COVID, he started teaching senior fitness. So when I went to Costa Rica, that was a senior fitness wellness event. Combined with Planet Hollywood letting me DJ while I was there. And we are going for the Guinness Book of World Records in a couple of weeks for the largest senior fitness event in the world. Singapore has the record right now, so we're going to go over to Atlanta and try to beat that record. And I will be in the Guinness Book of World Records hopefully in the month.
Fantastic.
So is there just like a bunch of treadmills? Like, I mean, what is this?
No. This is so he does something called he does it in chairs, and they do it standing and they do it seated. It's very low impact. Just basically getting them to move, because you know when you retire and you just sit and watch TV all day, you're not really active, and that can make you in your older age decline even more. So what he does is he gets them up and gets them active. And when I tell you those seniors party, they party. I was I was very surprised at the way they moved with the music I played while we were in Costa Rica. And when I've DJed in Atlanta for them as well. So they're amazing.
You know, I look forward to the day. Here's the deal. Once you get that old and you're retired, you don't work anymore. That's the reason that you see these old guys on the beach wearing like
Speedos
tube socks.
Yeah.
They're just like, I don't give a damn. You know, like I'm here, I'm living. I got DJ Kuhjo teaching me stuff. That's fantastic, man. But yeah, so the good vibe ambassador. You know, that's kind of your thing. And I mean, so how are things, my friend? I mean, it sounds like everything's going great. Give God the glory, and all that. But yeah. So other than all of that, I mean, how are things with you and the fam?
Oh, I'm blessed. Our puppy, he just survived. We had his birthday is next week. He had to have a splendectomy. Um, I want to say late July, and they found cancer. So I started meal prepping for him, like I meal prep for myself. And we just had a doctor visit yesterday. The cancer hasn't spread, so thank God for that. That's my first puppy, and that's my wife's baby boy. We only have two girls, so that's our son. I mean, other than that, my youngest daughter is about to graduate high school. My oldest daughter just graduated college, and my wife is starting a new position. So we've been blessed. God has really been pouring out
How
abundance.
how how old are you?
I am 44.
Okay. Pilo, how old are you?
39.
Wow, I'm the elder statesman.
You are.
Yeah, and
Very
I have
much
the
so.
youngest child. I think. No, well, you have a younger child than me, but yeah,
Yeah, well,
I'm
so-
older than Kuhjo, and I have a 9-year-old. He's like
Yeah, no,
accomplished all these
no,
things, and
no. We are done. We snipped it up. So
yeah,
all of my friends
I
had babies during COVID, and I was like, yeah, no. Dr. Adams,
uh-uh.
let's
yeah, yeah,
Not
yeah,
let's
going
make
back.
this happen
Not
real
going
yeah.
back.
quick. No,
Have you?
no, my
I went that route myself, like instantly. But anyway,
yeah,
so let's talk about real quick. I mean, and you've been on
oh
with us before, but your relationship with Southern Miss, like,
yeah.
where did it begin? How far
Um,
back do your Southern Miss roots go?
my Southern Miss roots go back to 1981, 82. Well, probably 83 because I don't think my grandmother was taking me to games when I was a newborn.
Hmm.
My grandmother, what you know as the physical plant now, my grandmother was the foreman um, of the physical plant. I forget what it was called then, but
Hmm.
it's called the physical plant now. She was the foreman. So my mom would dress me up in black and gold, and my grandmother would take me to the games. We would sit. I think that's the east side, the home side, towards the Duff, and I would eat my
Hmm.
popcorn, drink my Coke, and once the game was over, help my grandmother pick up if I could. So yeah, I did that during the MK Turk era in the Reed
Hmm.
Green Coliseum. I cannot remember who the coach was in the '80s. Please forgive me, of the football team. But yeah, during those eras, I was there. Fast forward, I graduated from Pearl River, transferred to USM 2005 2007, started DJing in 2009, and started DJing for the university in 2010. So I've been DJing for the school for 15 years.
Wow, I didn't
Yeah,
realize it had been that long.
yeah,
That's crazy.
Oh, we had some
Awesome.
overlap there. I was there from '04 to '08, so
yeah, yeah, yeah.
that's wild. So we talked a little bit about your personal journey a little bit last time, but how you got your start in the DJ. But for listeners that might not have heard it, kind of tell them how you kind of got going down that road.
So back in the day, for the younger listeners, we used to have this thing called Napster and LimeWire, and
Yeah.
uh, we used to spend 2 hours waiting on one song to download. And in my neighborhood, I was one of the only people that had a laptop. So I would be the person that burned CDs
Hmm.
at Pearl River, at Jones, at USM, in Hattiesburg. I was the CD guy. Um, the person that you know Kuhjo as, my big brother DJ Sweat, was the Kuhjo during that time. I want to say that would be 2000 to 2008. He passed the reins off to me. So it was a very, very depressing day. I wasn't a tattoo guy. I was in accounting, so I think at that time I was working for La Quinta Inn, being a night auditor. My friend was a bartender at a spot downtown. You know where Benny's Boom Boom Room used to
Yep.
be.
Hmm.
All right, it used to be a place called Taste. Before that, it was Oasis. So when it was Oasis, my friend Catrice, she was a bartender. She told me to come through. She knew the situation, have a couple of drinks. Sweat was DJing at Nostalgia Lounge.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so Nostalgia Lounge used to be called the Palace. So he was DJing at the Palace. He would say, "Come, stop through," and of course I'm tipsy. I've always had a gift of gab, even though I wasn't really just in the club like that. And I'm just talking on the mic, and at the end of the night, he gave me $75. I was like, "What is this for?" He was like, "You did good. You want to come back next week?" So I started emceeing, and then I started emceeing for all the popular DJs in the area: DJ Bird, DJ Goldie, DJ Trey Z. Um, I'm forgetting some names. DJ Big Daddy, he's still the DJ at 106.3. So I learned the club DJ, the wedding DJ, the college DJ, the pop DJ, the radio DJ. So I'm their hype man, but I'm learning all of what they play and how they play to different audiences. I think that's one big blessing that I'm able to DJ for everyone because I was trained by people that had specific areas of expertise. And yeah, that was it. Michael Jackson passed August 20. Yeah, August 25th or something like that, or it might have been July, one of them. But when he passed, I'd made a mix, and DJ Sweat played the mix at the club. It's nothing but 17-year, 18-year-olds listening to 30-minute Michael Jackson mix twice, and they rocked out both times. And he was like,
Wow.
"I'm gonna teach you how to DJ." So
That's incredible.
yeah,
awesome.
And so the first time you were on your own ever,
yeah.
what was that like? Was that nervous? I mean,
That
I look at you out there at the
I almost
Rock,
quit.
and I'm like,
I almost quit. I almost quit the first hour. I was like, this is overwhelming. The ladies of Zeta Phi Beta, Sorority Incorporated, they actually gave me my name Kuhjo. When I was in high school at Oak Grove, I was in a youth group called Sigma Beta. It's the youth group of Phi Beta Sigma, and my biological father is a member of Omega Psi Phi.
mm-hmm.
And when I was getting ready to graduate, they was like, when you come to Southern Miss and you pledge, your line name is gonna be Kuhjo. So my freshman year, although I wasn't at Southern Miss, I would always hang out. I think I was either at Jones or Pearl River, but everybody called me Kuhjo my freshman year. Nobody ever called me Marcus outside of like people that really knew me.
Yeah.
And yeah, it just stuck.
So I mean, and I love what you do. You have this way of bringing crowds together. I mean, just from what I've seen, and Kuja, he's one of those guys you never like. You don't get on Facebook and like some people like him, some people don't like him. It's just there's nothing but positive energy coming out of that. So I mean, like old people, young people, black, white, preppy, punk, frat, whatever. It just seems like everybody digs it. So I mean, how do you do
Well,
that?
well, the thing about it is, one thing I learned is that everybody wants to be seen. Everybody wants to be a part of something. Um, and you don't shun people. I treat the people that clean up the same way I would treat the President Paul or Mayor Barker.
Mm-hmm.
I give everybody. I try my best to give everybody respect. Greet them with a smile, because energy is contagious. If you walk in with a negative attitude, 9 times out of 10 the people around you are going to be negative. But if you walk in with a smile, 9 times out of 10 you're going to get a smile. So it's really just about creating positive energy. At my lowest point, 2012, I was about to take my life. My mother saved my life, and I started watching a show called The Secret on Netflix, and it talked about positive affirmations. That's where the term "good vibes only" came from me. It was like, I'm not gonna think negative if I can help it. I'm not gonna. If I do have a negative thought, I'm gonna try to get it out of my mind as quickly as possible. So yeah, I'm all about energy. And energy transfers. So whether it's good or bad, energy transfers.
That's thank you for sharing that, and not to make light at all, but I could really use some of that advice on the golf course because I mean, I would get to like hole 4. I'm like,
he
Pilo.
gets to a dark place.
I was
really
like,
quick.
whenever you're ready to go, like, we can go.
We just got here.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I came out on the other side,
Yeah,
and that's why I try to be. I don't mind sharing my story because I want people to know that it does get better on that
Absolutely.
other side. So
Sure. So, how do you go? How do you coexist and kind of make it flow with the pride? Do y'all? I mean, I'm assuming there's a plan there, and you
so
guys
we
talk
have
about.
we have a production schedule. Shout out to the production team, Leah, Sarah, Madeline, Reagan. They make our job easy. Cody and Travis. It's uh, Cody and Travis, they're over the Pride. And we have headsets, and we're just like, you want to take this one? You want to take? I mean, we have a sheet that says band plays here, Kuhjo plays here, but say it's a big play, and we need some hype music. Cody was like, you want to take it? Cool. Or Leo be
oh,
like, turn it up. Or if it's something that we need the fight song at, it may be my turn, but hey, Cody, y'all do that. So yeah, no,
gotcha.
that's how we. That's I mean, we try our best not to step on each other's toes. The first the first game, I saw a lot of complaints saying that I was playing over the band. But at my former school, whenever there was dead space, I was taught to play.
Mm.
So if the band is getting ready to do the 1, 2, 3, 4, that's where the overlap came because of the fact of if I hear dead space, I'm playing in dead space. And then
Sure.
once I hear the band play, I turn down.
Yeah, and I was going to ask kind of the same thing, Pilo. Really, I mean, if you like prepare a set list, I mean, is there is it all feel? I mean, you answered
Yeah,
some of that, but
I
like
don't.
sometimes like a moment just needs it, and you got to
Yeah,
roll with it on the spot, right?
yeah. No, I don't. I hate to say this, but I don't practice. I don't. I don't.
We don't either.
Yeah,
I have
exactly.
to do better at that. But I really like I say I feel off the energy. I might have somebody request a song, and I'm like, okay, I can probably throw it in here or throw it in there. Or when y'all were talking about the songs y'all want to hear, last live. Uh, Try to squeeze them in. I think it was ACDC and it was something else that Pilo had said something about. But yeah, so I just try to throw them in. I feel off the crowd, feel off the players. I find that like the players will DM me songs that they like, and then I will just start picking songs that are in that area to keep them hyped.
For
Very
sure.
good. Yep.
But yeah, it's all organic. It's all spur of the moment, whatever I'm feeling at the time, and whatever the occasion calls for.
Right. And we know that how much the podcast world has changed in the last, couple of years and the explosion there. What about the DJ world? How is that technology wise and all? How has it changed through the years?
It man, a lot of people hate AI, but I love it. The reason being, so case in point, I'm not the know all be all music encyclopedia. So I have an app called Title. And say you send me an ACDC song, and I'm like, all right, I gotta get some more 80s rock for Jason. So I'll put in an 80s song, and I'll like give me the popular songs that are in this area, and it'll formulate those
Yeah.
songs. So like it's really about using technology to the best that you can to make your job easier. Um, Everybody thinks they can be a DJ now because everything is so like watered down. But you still have to be able to read the crowd, read the room, and engage with the fans.
Sure.
Pilo, do we have any comments we want to get caught up on?
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, Attack Eagles, what up?
What up, Tech Eagles? Whoever is behind that Twitter account, man, they are
They put in
killing
the
the
work.
edits. Yeah, they are
Yes,
killing the edits. I'm
they
like,
put.
wow,
It's
how do
like
you
what?
how do you put
Hey,
that together?
whatever job that guy has, he has more free time.
But
Yeah,
he does
Mark
some edits.
Oh,
chimed
Mark
in and
made it in.
said student section's a lot better now with the DJ there. Attendance is up in that section, it seems like. So
That's been a blessing. The students, I really love the students.
It is packed in over there for sure.
And they have stayed as long as they can. I try to make sure I turn around and be like, we're gonna do swag surf right now. The things that we've been doing lately at night games, I've been doing a fourth quarter light up.
yeah, I like
So
that.
I have the
Hmm.
fans, and I don't care how many people it is, it looks beautiful. It looks beautiful.
At nighttime.
Yeah, at nighttime, I'm like,
Hmm.
I can't wait until the Rock is packed, which it will be packed.
It'll
Um,
spread. That section over there that Mark's talking about, the student section, and then the home side, bottom, and then the end zone, like where I sit. I feel like those three are like it's just plug and play.
yeah,
The rest
yeah,
of it, but it'll spread. It'll keep spreading. We keep winning. People keep hearing the good vibes, right?
yeah.
That will spread. I've seen it happen. We've seen it happen at
I was
baseball.
gonna
We've
say,
seen it happen at basketball.
Basketball.
It's going to happen. We have to keep winning. We have
I
to
was
keep
gonna say,
winning.
winning cures all. Winning cures all.
Hey, is there? Do you have? Is there any memorable oops moments that have happened to you on stage and you've had to recover from? Like, oh shoot, and then had to
Oh,
piece it
at,
together.
at my former school, they had me do a concert. Um, and it wasn't well, it was a oops moment on my part because I was so hyped. I hit my surge protector, so
Ooh.
my entire system went down
Oh,
in front of 33,000 people at a concert. I'm opening up for Ludacris, and luckily I have a wireless mic, and nobody knows that I'm rebooting, and I'm just ad libbing and talking to the fans,
holy
and
smokes!
and luckily it came up within like 5 minutes, so it wasn't that bad.
5 minutes.
But yeah, 5 minutes is a long time.
A
5 minutes
long
is a
time.
long time
It's
to
like
rip,
everybody
but
on the side, say hello to everybody over there. Everybody on
yeah,
this side, say hello to everybody over
but yeah,
there.
yeah. I don't
To
know.
the left.
I think I started. Yeah, I just started doing call and response, and
Yeah.
um, somebody in the crowd was asking me to play a song, and as soon I was like, "What song did you say?" And as soon as it popped up, I played it, and they went nuts. So yeah, that would be my
Oh,
most memorable oops in front of 33,000 people. It was.
goodness.
That's wild.
I would have fainted. Yeah.
I had a few Riesling flights in me, so I was good.
There you go.
So if I get in the car with you and go on a trip, what are we listening to?
Probably podcasts. I don't really listen to music in the car. I listen to a lot of true crime
Yeah.
podcasts, and yeah, I don't really. If I'm listening to music, is probably Jay-Z. Might have some Beyonce. Um, it was um crap. What is his name? Big X the Plug just put out a country album, and it is dope. So I've
Hmm.
been listening to that a lot. I've been listening to a little Hardy. I think he's a country artist from Starkville, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, I listen to a little bit of everything, but mostly it's true crime podcasts in my car.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking
Yeah.
about. Love that.
So what about this football season? I mean, how do you think it's going? I mean, I think we can all look out there and be like, you know what? Well, for me, for instance, before last week, I said I can tell that we're better. I just don't know if we're any good yet. After
We're
the
good.
last game, I kind of
We're good.
changed that to where
We're good.
I thought that Jacksonville State was going to give us more trouble than Louis. I thought they were better than Louisiana Tech.
Yep.
Of course, then Coach Huffka had a case of the red ass all week, and the players needed it, and they came out. And when they play like that, dude,
they're tough to beat.
There's going to be there. Yes, I agree. So I mean, are we good?
Yes, we are good. I'm not gonna say very good, but we are good. I would say a solid B plus. I don't
much improved.
Yes, very much improved. I see every game from here on out being a winnable game. I don't. I, it, God forbid, like I literally pray every time we in the rock. I pray for the safety and the health of the players before the game. I pray that my prayer is praying for the safety of the players, praying for the safety of the coaches, letting the music flow through me, letting the energy be right, and letting the words flow through me because I will fumble over words on the mic. But from what I see, I don't see a game that we can't win. And the West is wide open. From what I see, I don't. I'm gonna call it. I think we're gonna at least be West champs. I'm just going.
Wow.
I'm just gonna say that. I'm gonna put it in the atmosphere. God, anytime I talk to God, he typically listens. So I'm gonna say, God, hey, let us get that West championship.
Yeah, I'll say that. I mean, without just a flurry of injuries to key players, I don't know if it's possible for us to not at least be in every game left on the schedule.
Exactly.
So if we can be in every game, I think we have a dynamic quarterback who's not only dynamic, but he's also. I keep comparing him to Ben Roethlisberger because he's big and he kind of shakes people up. I mean, he's not Lamar Jackson or Vic, but he's got some shake.
He is powerful.
And he can, yes, he's powerful. Maybe but Roethlisberger would shake people. Maybe like a McNair.
I was gonna say McNair, Donovan McNabb.
Mm-hmm. Even a little Austin Davis. I mean, Austin Davis had some shake, right? And had a swagger back there. So, and that's just the focal point. I mean, Jamon Tapp, he lives in the backfield, right? There's so many bright spots. Moton, I think Scott Watkins tweeted out that he played like 68 snaps. They threw his side one time and he picked it.
Picked it once. Yeah. He's definitely going to the league. I don't see him not being in the league. Chris Jones has been a beast. Ian Foster has been a beast. Chester is killing it. Pittman is killing it. Like he's. I think it was the App State game. Before the App State game, I was like, "You better eat. You better eat." And he ate that entire game, and he's continued to just rush through, man. Like I love watching those guys play. I really love this team.
No doubt.
Pila, I'm having a little technical difficulty here. If you can go ahead and take over for a second.
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah. Volleyball is killing it. Talk a little bit about the volleyball team and the experience kind of in the Wellness Center.
So when I first started DJing sports, volleyball was really my production introduction. They couldn't afford to pay me to be there. So I just told them, I said, just give me gas money and I'll make it work. It's because one, the ladies requested specifically, can Kuhjo come DJ? And I love my school. Southern Miss has done so much for me, whether it's just like from DJing corporate events with them, DJing school events, and also DJing for the students that have graduated from Southern Miss, whether it was a wedding, baby shower, what have you. So I was happy that they wanted me there, and I was more than honored to be there. So when it was time for contract time, they were like, "We're gonna get you for basketball and football." I was like, "I got to get volleyball too. I have to be there." and Coach Hazelwood, like she's done an amazing job with those ladies, and they dominated this past weekend. Those ULM games were like Southern Miss point, Southern Miss point, point, Southern Miss point, Southern Miss. I was like, wow, like it was like it was great for me because the games were only like an hour and a half. Like, I was like, normally 5 matches. I'm thinking like we're gonna be. I got you, Brent. Um, but normally matches are about 2.5, 3 hours long, and we get there at 6. I get there at the game starts at 6, and we're done at 7:30 this past weekend. So I think they're gonna have a tear through the Sun Belt as well on the volleyball side. And fans, y'all need to come out and see like the games. I did not advertise this. This is Marcus. This is not DJ Kuhjo as a representative of Southern Miss. This is Marcus Carr. We have adult beverages there, so like it's a good time.
It is. Yeah, it's a great time. And you can see what Mark says right there. Tell DJ Kuhjo Section F across the way is doing a Halloween costume party at the Rock October 25th for USM ULM game. Can he get student section to join in and turn the Rock into a big Halloween costume party that night? It kind of typically happens. You know, we've seen the students show up a bunch.
I don't see why not.
I remember one time, from the end zone, one of my favorite costumes I've ever seen. So we sit kind of right behind the left upright in the end zone right there. And so I looked to my right during one of the Halloween games, and coming down the stairs is a guy just dressed like Jesus. Just we were like, it was perfect. Just this kid with the hair
I might put me a costume on now for homecoming.
Love it. God, who did I go as one year? I'm gonna have to think of his name. He was my favorite player for a while. Anyway, Pilo, let's go ahead and get to this quick.
That would have been a dope promotion for a homecoming.
Yeah, there's still time. It's like a month away. Yeah, there's still time.
The worst thing they can say is no. So
yeah, which they usually do. Yeah, we've just stopped. Pilo and I have just stopped asking. We just do it.
I will say, like, most of the ideas that I've asked about, they've been on board with. Like, it's been a breath of fresh air to be able to have a production team, a marketing team that I feel like I'm a part of the team and not just a cog in the wheel. So yeah, I'll leave it at that.
Yeah, love it. Pilo, let's hit the quick hitters music and let's find out a little bit more about DJ Kuhjo.
All right, here we go. I'll kick it off. Go to hype song.
Theme by Travis Scott. That's what I do for the fourth quarter lights.
Ooh, love it. What's
either
the
that or Sandstorm?
Yeah.
Sandstorm.
Ooh, some of this. Yeah. What's the most overplayed track that you secretly enjoy?
Margaritaville.
Oh, I gotta let my wife hear that part.
I have to say, I like it with the beat though. With the beat,
so you notice I have an upbeat. I did a upbeat, a redrum of Margaritaville.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, because the other one, honestly, I mean, I love Jimmy Buffett.
Everybody was like, "You gotta bring Margaritaville," and I was like, "I gotta figure out a way to make it an upbeat song."
Yes.
And so yeah,
that's great.
That's me when it comes to music. I'm not really a lyrics person. Just give me a good beat. I'm happy.
Exactly.
Big crowd versus small crowd. What's more fun?
Small crowd. You get a better connection with the people. I love my large crowds now. Don't get me wrong. I want the Rock pack. But I feel like the App State game and the Jack State game, we've been loud. Loud. Even listening on the replays, the crowd has been loud.
That's right. Yeah, everybody that was there was into it.
Yep.
And that's one thing I love, that when I tell the fans to get loud, they get loud.
That's right.
Yeah, it works.
And I was like, I don't want us to just sit there and be, you know what I'm saying? Like, even though we're up, until those clocks, 4 zeros on the clock,
Yeah,
we need you loud. I don't care if you're about 30. We need you loud.
especially, I mean, they that last game, point in case. I mean, the game was over,
Exactly.
and it's commendable and all, but they just kept doing. I was like, you know, but yeah.
Put your third string in, and
Yes,
and let's go home.
get that quarterback out of there. Anyway, hey, so this doesn't have to be when you're DJing, but name a memorable Southern Miss experience that you've had.
It was kind of me DJing. So I was DJing outside the Rock. It was the first time I ever DJed outside the Rock, and I see somebody tapping their foot and bobbing their head, and I look up, and it's Coach Bauer, and I was like, "Yes,
Wow,
he likes me."
That's pretty good.
That's awesome.
We took a selfie together outside the Rock, and he's a real cool guy.
Favorite local spot to grab late night food in Hattiesburg?
That would be Fairley's Wings.
Yep.
I love the wings. I love the all-in. It's like a boneless combo with fries and bacon.
It was like a little basket.
Yeah.
It's incredible. It's incredible.
And I'm not a real big ranch person or a cheese person, but I eat. You gotta have it all.
Hey, I'm telling you what. So look, we do our own. We've done it several times now, and that's always our last stop. We do a pub crawl.
Okay.
Like 8 or 10 of us. We start off at the Porter, and then we hit up, Bourbon and all the way down, and through like Trattoria and Blue Jazz and Nellie's and Hattie's Burgers and the G&G, Sopro, and then we hit Fairley's at the end.
Right.
And at the end, that little basket, dude, it's so good.
It's the best thing.
It's just so good.
It's amazing.
Hey, what's the craziest request you've gotten at a gig? I don't know if you can be, completely forthright here, but maybe.
So we are at a wedding. It's like super hype. Like everybody's dancing. Old, young, everybody is dancing. And a gentleman comes up to me. He was like, "Can you play Marvin Gaye, Let's Get It On? Like right now? I'm about to get ready to leave." Like, yeah, I got you. I never played it.
Oh goodness,
that's funny.
I'm like, we're like fist pumping and jumping and jamming. He was like, "Can you play Let's Get It On?" Like,
yeah. Like,
I don't have an upbeat version of Let's Get It On yet. I don't have a redrum of that yet. So
that's great.
Best kept secret about Hattiesburg is what?
Best kept secret about Hattiesburg. Ooh. Oh, let's see. Honestly,
that is a tough question. But Hattiesburg's got a lot of cool things.
I don't know if it's a secret, but T-Bone's record shop.
Ooh, good pull.
Like it's a like, I'll sneak in every now and again. But yeah, T-Bone's, like, they have like some of the old school Mississippi classics in there. Sometimes you can be looking through like the records, and you'll find I'll find a artist that was like when I was in high school that like I don't even know how they made this. I don't know when they made a CD. I didn't even know they had put out official release, and it's in there. Like T-Bone, they have like some gem. It's a hidden gem and a best kept secret.
What about so vinyl or digital? What's your weapon of choice?
I mean, in this age, digital, but I love vinyl. We have an amazing vinyl collection. So I just got my wife a record player for, I want to say Mother's Day or her birthday, and she stays on it. So
love that. Over under 7 wins for Southern Miss this season.
Yeah, we know where the good vibes ambassador's going with that. For sure.
I'm gonna say
Hey,
10-3, 9-4.
Hey, buddy.
Love that.
Jack's in the house.
What's going on, Jack?
What's up, buddy? It's a live broadcast.
I really think we're gonna pull off. I'm praying we pull off 10 wins. So
10 would be just. I mean,
I'm thinking that 9-4, 10-3.
I can't let myself go there yet, but I have let myself go to. If at this point we don't go bowling, that's a disappointment.
We're going bowling. We're going bowling.
All right, last one, DJ Kuhjo. You can keep only 3 apps on your phone, and they have to be downloaded apps. What 3 are you keeping?
I need Dropbox for music, videos. Google Calendar, because I gotta keep up with my games and my events. And the Booksy app. That's how I get my bookings. So.
Love it.
3 good ones. And everybody, remember you can follow DJ Kuhjo at DJ Kuhjo. DJ Kuhjo, and that's on all the socials, I think.
Yeah, this is every social.
He's a great follow. He's a great golden eagle, and you can even book him like for your next. Well, if you can find time, I think he's booked from like now to the next decade. But if you can get him there, man.
I'm taking bookings for 2027 and 2028 now. So
holy smokes!
God is amazing.
That is amazing.
That's great.
And yeah, I think that Patrick. I think that are you gonna stick around with us for our football pick'em?
Yeah.
Okay. But Pilo, right before we get with that, I did want to do a PSA. Do you have any PSA music? Come on the spot, DJ.
Yeah, sure. No.
Public service announcement. My wife is the fundraising chair for Sacred Heart PTO, and they are looking for sponsorships.
That's all I got.
It's crazy.
For the Sacred Heart 5K.
I used to do the daddy-daughter dance for Sacred Heart back in the day.
Oh, I don't have a daughter, but I can get in there. But yeah, but they're looking for sponsorships for the Sacred Heart 5K and the fun run that's on December the 6th. So you still got some chance. You got some time. Sponsorships start at $300 and include entry fees to the race, a T-shirt with your name on the T-shirt, some other stuff. For more information, you can email shscrusader5k@gmail.com, or you can just call my wife, 601-408-9980, and do that. Patrick, let's get to the pick'em, and let's get Mr. DJ Kuhjo, to his next gig or whatever he's got going on tonight.
I will be asleep.
Yeah, for real.
And first, update everybody. Update everybody how bad you're beating me, and
let's recap. So last week,
Arkansas State's killing me. I was such a fan of Rayner, and they're terrible.
They have fallen off the map.
Yeah.
So last week there were only 7 games. I went 6 of 7. And freaking Marshall losing in overtime to ULL kicked me in the butt, or I would have been undefeated. But Jason, you went 3 of 7, so I have extended my lead to 8. So I'm up 8 picks at the moment.
Long way to go.
Still a lot of season left.
Still a lot of season. And also the pick'em, we did a score of our game. And Jason, you went 27-21. I went 31-17, and Kuhjo went 27-20. So we were all wrong.
Kuhjo didn't.
Yes, yeah.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, he did on the he was on the live last week.
Oh, that's right.
Remember, he chimed in the comments, and we
because I was literally typing it as you said that's why I said wow after that, because
that's right. I remember that. Yeah. Okay, got it.
Yeah. So
cool.
obviously we were all wrong, but in a good way, as the Eagles.
Well, it's getting to a point to where I'm gonna have to just start going opposite of Pilo, and you're catch up or get beat by 1,000,000.
Yeah, so that leads us into this week. Again, obviously the Eagles are on bye this week, but there are only 6 games this week. So this is a pretty popular bye week. But we will jump into it.
Let's let Kuhjo go first.
Okay, I like that. Let me find some different music here. Here we go.
Shout out to Deshaun too. I saw his comment. Appreciate you, bro.
Oh, yeah, let's get caught up with some comments. I haven't looked at the comments in a while. Pilo?
Yeah, Deshaun said best DJ in America, SMTTT.
The dog. I've been trying to get the dog to call in on this show since we started doing it.
It's true.
Shoots me down.
We only have a really good chance during basketball season. Hopefully this year's the year. Dude loves some basketball.
I hope that it's worth talking about because there's nothing more fun. There just isn't. I mean, look, football's great. The Pete's great. When basketball's good and that little arena is packed,
man,
there's just something about it, man. There's just something about it over there.
And I cannot thank y'all enough. It was your review of that game that got me my job at Mississippi State.
Oh, I don't know if that's
literally.
I don't know if I love that or not.
Well, it's good for Kuhjo though.
I hope you charged them like triple.
I did.
Okay.
But I mean, that literally, like they were like, "Do you have any experience?" I was like, "No," and I took what the review that y'all gave me, and I made a reel with that review, and that's literally like one of my top view reels. As a matter of fact, I ripped your audio, and made a reel out of it.
Yeah,
I sent it to him, and I got hired.
Hey man, good vibes only.
Exactly.
All right, circling back, we are. Bump number 3 in his picks, but number 1 in our hearts.
Yeah.
I'm only good at these money line picks. As soon as you throw in the spread, I am awful at pick'ems, which is why we do it the way we do it. Kicking it off, we have Coastal Carolina traveling to ODU.
Ooh. I'm gonna go with ODU.
All right, I'll go. Jason, you want to go next? And
I'm going ODU because I'm talking about special. They might have the special. They're looking good in every aspect, and they've really got it going on. Unless they just fall off a cliff, they're kind of the front runner.
Yep, I would agree. I'm going to go with the Monarchs as well.
They do have a butterfly as a mascot, though, and that's pretty terrible.
This is a pretty interesting matchup. It could be one of the farthest locations of a football game this week as far as geography. You have Oregon State traveling to App State. Literally coast to coast.
Well,
oh wow.
I saw. Go ahead, Kuhjo.
And Oregon State, for the record, I'll give you a tip. Oregon State is 0-5.
Yeah. But they're favored.
But they are favored.
They're favored?
3.5, I think.
I think
it's down to 1.5.
I want to say the travel alone, I'm going to go with App State. Just off the travel. That. Yeah, just off the travel. That's getting your I ain't gonna say sea legs, but yeah, even though they're 3-point favorites, I'm gonna go with App State.
On
one hand, I don't think they're gonna lose all their games, right?
Mm-hmm. Now, granted, they've played a pretty tough schedule to this point. But
yeah, I mean, going 0-, what are the chances of them going 0-6?
0-6.
And if I go App, it's because I've seen them play. I think they're all right. I don't think they're they have quarterback issues. We saw it, but they do have they have players, and that's a tough little stadium. They call their stadium the Rock too. That's a tough little place to play. Yeah. the Pebble.
Yeah.
The Pebble.
But so I was gonna go App. I'm gonna go Oregon State just because
Ooh.
I have to try to make up some ground. I do.
Well, guess what?
Hope that App wins, but I want. You're gonna go Oregon, aren't you?
Oregon State. It's already written down.
Yeah.
I'm going Oregon State. I knew you were going to flounder on that one.
Yeah.
Before we get to the next pick 'em, you're gonna love this comment that just rolled in.
Warm
If you
regards
see
from
who
Hurley.
who it's from. What up, Hinkle? Shout out Hurley, my hometown that I haven't been to since I was 18.
It's a good thing that the Good Vibes ambassador is here because that would have brought me way further down. It knocked me down a notch.
I'm sorry. I had to. I got to get in your brain on these pick'ems. Let's see. We have James Madison traveling to Georgia State.
James.
All right.
So that's just one person facing an entire state.
That's right. Dead
Is
presidents.
Finley playing quarterback yet for Georgia State? Do we know that? I'm gonna go Georgia State.
Are you? I am gonna go James Madison.
Good.
So we are different there.
There we go.
went Georgia State,
Georgia.
You definitely know my pick here. South Alabama is traveling to Troy for their lovely whatever their rivalry is called.
They can both lose.
Yes, I'm pulling for the refs. I want 28 flags.
Let's see. I'm gonna go with Troy.
All right.
I'm gonna go with Troy. South has been looking me.
Well, I'm going South Al because I have to make us. I don't care. Like the deal. This is one of those where I've zero chance I'm going to watch it.
You just know that I'm going Troy.
Yeah.
Love it. Troy. We have Texas State at Arkansas State.
Texas.
So yeah, you're taking Texas. Okay. So I've taken Arkansas State every week this year.
I think so.
Did I take them versus Arkansas? I can't remember.
Probably not.
But I haven't ever been a big believer in Butch Jones, but I was a believer of Rayner. And I don't know what happened. I haven't watched him play yet, but that guy, I keep comparing him to Malik Willis.
The crazy thing is he's got 1,200 yards and 6 touchdowns. He has thrown 4 picks, but they're somehow 1 and 4. So
He must just be running for his life.
I guess
Is all I can think of. So I'm going to take Texas State because I can't just keep doing it. I can't just keep picking them, right?
Yeah.
That's one of the reasons that I'm down so much. So
I'm going to go Texas State as well. Another clean sweep there. And the final game is another interesting matchup with probably, outside of the Eagles, a really hot team in the Sun Belt. ULM at Northwestern.
like Northwestern out of Chicago,
Correct.
like not Northwestern State.
Nope. Northwestern at in Evanston, Illinois.
I know that Kuhjo goes first. I don't care about ULM being hot. I just don't ever think they can be good. So I'm taking Northwestern. Yeah.
Same.
Although they put out a hype video, that was incredible. Pilo,
Yeah.
with the airplane, and like they kind of
It
like
was like they were diving out of a plane.
they zoomed in and they saw like the hype. Yeah,
Yeah,
it
go to
was-
ULM football. It was pretty interesting.
I
gotta
couldn't
say.
believe how awesome it was. It was incredible. I even sent it to
creative
Pilo. I was
teams
like,
have-
"Is this as cool as I think it is?"
It
Yeah,
really
creative
was.
teams have been. When you talk about the technology and podcasting and DJing, like the technology that has been going through graphic design and videography,
Yeah,
the creative teams
there's a lot of
across the
talent
country,
for sure.
Yeah,
Yep. Is that it? Pila, who'd you take?
Yeah, I'm gonna go. I so desperately want to go ULM, but I'm not. I'm gonna go Northwestern. And yeah, that'll wrap it up.
Awesome. DJ Kuhjo, thank you so much for
This
putting
is
up
our
with
first
us.
official,
Thank y'all
though,
for having
right?
me.
Pick 'em with our sponsor, right?
Oh my God, did I forget to do that?
You did.
Yeah.
Oh, we're gonna owe an extra one.
I was gonna bring it up, but I was like, I'm just a guess. I'm not going.
We know we did. We kind of jumped.
We did.
But here's the deal. So tonight's college football pick'em, Sunbelt College Football pick'em, was brought to you by J.C. Cook's Barbershop. The Cook name has been synonymous with barbering in the Pine Belt since the 1940s. Owned and operated in Oak Grove since 2005 by Chris Cook. They are located in West Hattiesburg at 5266 Old Highway 11, Suite 80 in the Liberty Shopping Center. No appointment necessary. Pop in and get yourself a trim today. And because you want to do that, right? You want to do that, you can go in, you can tell them To The Top Talk sent you. You can get trimmed up and looking your best for the game day at the Rock next time it shows up. That'll be homecoming. What a better time to go and get yourself a haircut at Cook's. It's great. That's where I go, right? Hey, I tell you what, Pilo, you know how much I hate going to West Hattiesburg. And that's still where I go get my haircut.
I know. It's
Right?
like you. It has to be good to get you across 59. It's got to be something.
I mean, I
special.
I have to go. I mean, in Hattiesburg land, it's a good 15 minutes normally.
I mean, I went to Columbia today. That's deep in enemy territory, right, Jason?
That's like, I mean,
On another planet.
It's like California. Yeah. But no, I mean, but go check those guys out, and I'll do a better job of giving their pitch
Yeah,
next
I
time.
mean,
But
it's just week one.
but no, it's a good place, man. It's you go in, you see all the stuff on the walls, and I'm telling you, you'll see Golden Eagles in there getting their haircut. I've done it, right? I sat right next to Car Shannon. I've sat right next to Pato. So it's good, and there's good people. So not crazy expensive. Go check them out.
Yep.
Get a trim. And that's it for the college football pick'em. DJ Kuhjo, on your way out the door, is there anything that we missed? Is there anything that you wish we would have asked you? And if none of that, is there anything you'd like to say to the Southern Miss faithful right on your way out the door here?
Nothing that y'all missed. I think we talked about everything. I would like to say thank you to all the Southern Miss faithful that have embraced me as the DJ. We're only going to get better. Thank y'all for just continue to show up, continue to give your energy to the players, continue to give your good vibes to the players. That energy in the stadium, that energy at the Eagle Walk, it means something. So tell a friend to tell a friend, bring them to the Rock. I've seen several compliments on social media saying that they hadn't been to a game in 10 to 15 years and the environment is different. And that's not only because of me, that's because of the fans and the Golden Eagle Nation that are pouring their energy into the players, into the M.M. Roberts Stadium. So continue to show up, continue to bring those good vibes, and thank y'all so much for having me.
Awesome.
Yeah, thanks for being here.
Dude, we appreciate it. You can go ahead and shut her down. We'll finish this puppy out. And thank you so much. And love you, brother. See you soon.
All right. Love y'all, man. See y'all later.
Yep.
See you, Joe.
What a good dude.
Awesome. The best.
Hey, I kind of jacked up that read.
That's okay.
Yeah.
You know,
Well,
it's
we-
only live. We're good.
Well, and we did jump. We jumped a few sections.
yeah.
But it's been a great conversation so far. Before we're going to recap football, we're going to recap some other things, and we're going to get out of here as soon as we can. So before we do that, are any comments that we need to get caught up on? Or is there anybody hanging on the line by any chance?
No, I think we're good. I think everybody's just kind of soaking it in tonight.
Okay, great. Okay, football. We are 3-2, 1-0 in the conference. Beat the brakes off of Jacksonville State, 42-25. And 42-25, it doesn't even sound right.
No, a last-minute touchdown by them.
It was a dominant performance, even though the stats really don't show it.
Yep.
The score really was closer than it actually was. And we talked about it a little bit, but give Jacksonville State all the credit in the world for, playing to the final whistle and all. But, dude, I mean, that was an ass kicking. Just throw the white towel. I mean, what would they have done if somebody would have gotten hurt? That's the way I look at it. Anyway, Southern Miss led 14-3 after Q1, 21-3 at the half, 35-11 after Q3, and then eventual final score of 42-25. The announced attendance was 25,034 people. What are we doing? What are we doing? It was nowhere near that. Great vocal crowd, though. Everybody that was there was into it. And it was good fun. It's just a lie. That's what that is. And I don't know why we do it. But anyway, it is what it is. But at the same time, if I have to pick whether I'm there with 25,000 plus actual people that are miserable, or the 16 or 17 that were probably actually there and everybody being into it, I'm picking that one every single time, right? So
yeah.
Anyway. Pilo, hit a few of these stats. You don't have to do them all, but hit a few of these stats, and we'll see kind of how the stats played out for the game.
Yeah, I mean, the first downs were close. They had 21, we had 25. They did outrush us. They had 262 yards rushing to our 225. But passing, though, they were held to only 128. We were at 152, so that kind of shakes out to 390 of total offense for them and 377 for the Eagles. They had 79 offensive plays to our 72. Let's see, time of possession. It was pretty balanced there, 30-58 to 29-02. Third down conversions, they were 8 of 16, so really not bad numbers. We were 4 of 12. They were 1 of 2 on fourth down. We were 2 of 3. They made a field goal. We did not.
Yeah, I mean, after the ass whooping that it was, you look at the stats, you're like, how do we do it? But
it does not. It is not. And it's
short
the same
fields,
thing with
right?
the stats against La Tech. That didn't speak to the game at all.
Sure, no doubt. Braylon Braxton, 13-22, 152, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. So we talked about having to slow down Jacksonville's running game. That Caden Creel did have 161 on the ground. He did, but late in the game he had that 73-yarder. So that's half of them, there, just about. USM held Cam Cook in check with just 83 yards on 22 carries. Jeffrey Pittman had a great game, 82 yards on 18 carries and 2 scores. It's a great fantasy night if you have fantasy football. Braylon Braxton, 12 rushes for 62 and 1 score. Jalen Carter, 10 rushes for 44 yards. That dude looks like he could be the next electric big thing.
Yep.
He's got some, I don't know what it is about him. The quick twitch or whatever the
explosive.
Yes, he's got it.
Yep.
9 different receivers caught passes for Southern Miss, and you'll see this every game. I think last week it was 11, right? So we throw passes just where the offense takes you. That's how you know that you have a good quarterback. And we have good players that you can throw to. Because if we didn't, he probably wouldn't spread it out around as much, right? Micah Davis, Matt Jones, Braylon Brown, Elijah Metcalf, they all caught passes. Carl Chester and Caden Morris caught touchdown passes. Lots of tackles for Southern Miss. Montgomery with 9 and a forced fumble. Jamon Tapp with 8 and 2 tackles for a loss. Chris Jones, 8 tackles. J.J. Hawkins with a forced fumble. Ian Foster just making a habit out of pick sixes, I guess. He had another one. And he added a sack as well. And then Josh Moden, we talked about, they only threw his way once on the night, and when they did, he picked it. And then Jamar Lewis with 2 sacks. So our calling card might be our defense. We spend so much time talking about Braxton and talking about these the crazy catches that some of these receivers make. But at the end of the day, I mean, the defense is just such an attacking style.
Yeah,
right?
no, their quarterback, they are exhausted by the end of the game. I mean, we are relentless with that pursuit, and our defensive front is just, when they attack, it's just all out.
Oh, that's a good point. Yeah. I mean, a lot of times the linebackers don't even have to get involved.
Yeah.
So, I would like to take this time right now to thank our title sponsor once again and remind you that Yingling Flight is available in 12-ounce slim cans and 16-ounce screw tops. And it's available at most retailers. So buy yourself some Yingling Flight today. The upcoming game that we have with Georgia Southern, let's go ahead and let's just preview that next week before we get going. Last chance, if you want to get in on the live, you can participate with your own voice through the X space. If not, don't worry about it. We're going to wrap it up pretty quick. Tweet of the week. I did, it went a little bit different this week. We talked about it, and it's like one of those deals where you can always give it to Attack Eagles or Cloverleaf, or there's a lot of good burners out there. Mustard Buzzard is another good one. But this one is not so much, first of all, tweet of the week. Brought to you by Katie Bailey with Dunbar Real Estate. Any house, anywhere, anytime. Call today at 601-408-9980. But the tweet this week is not so much it's a post as it is like a profile location. So there was a tweet by Southern Miss Football that said, "Hey, Carl," and had the current score of 35-11 on there. And so we liked it and clicked his profile, and we noticed on there that on Carl Chester's profile, who's a wide receiver for Southern Miss, the location that he has usually says like, Hattiesburg or Mississippi. His location says the end zone.
Love that.
I just thought that was perfect. So that's some swagger. That's fantastic. And by the way, he didn't have a whole lot of followers. So Golden Eagles, do your thing. Carl Chester Jr., it's at CCHES21.
Yep.
And so good player and got some swag there. So that is all for that. Pilo, I got myself a brand new hoodie. There's other stuff on the merchandise site. Remind people how they can go do that.
Yeah, go check out any of the links on our link tree or on our link tree on any of our social accounts. There is a Bonfire website, or if you want to go directly to bonfire.com/store/to the top talk, you can get there and check out any of the merch that we have. Lots of stuff.
Fantastic. And on the Hub City Eats forum, are there any interesting Hub City Eats stories from this past week? I know it's your side hustle to your side hustle.
Yeah, well, I had lunch today at the new Mercury Pizza West location. So I love the Midtown. I think it's one of the coolest things. But they moved out of the gas. The original one was at the gas station. They moved into a little bit further west, just right down into that little strip mall where Sky Sushi is. So they're right kind of next door neighbors to there, and that Carl's Wine. So yeah, I stopped by in there and had a little pizza. It was great. It was fantastic. So love Mercury Pizza.
Good deal. In other sports news, as I listen to my brand new puppy just yap it up in the backyard. So at the Pete, Trick or Treat at the Pete has been announced. It'll be October the 23rd. If you've never been to that, if you don't have a kid, don't worry about it. Just go take it in. You can sit in the stands and just watch the whole thing unfold. All of the players are there dressed up. Oz will be dressed up. All of the coaches will be dressed up. Secretly, I've wanted Coach Creel to just come in a huge fire costume because it seems like every year, the first month of the season, all you see is like fire Creel things because it's like 32 degrees outside. They're like, why aren't we hitting? We're like, nobody's hitting. But anyway, he's one of the best, and I just think it would be hilarious. Not that I want him to be fired at all. He's awesome, but that would be really cool. Soccer team. Our soccer team is now 2-8-1, 1-3-1 in the conference. We lost 2 in a row. Last 3 games, Lady Eagles beat Troy 1-0, lost to South Al 4-0, and then lost to ODU 7-1. Not good. Up next for the ladies, ULL on October the 2nd in Lafayette at 7 p.m. That's tomorrow at 7 p.m. And then back in Hattiesburg on October the 5th versus ULM. In football, Southern Miss Athletics is rolling out a new single-game ticket promotion, which I love. It's called The Golden Advantage. Buy early, score more. For a homecoming football game on Saturday, October 25th, when the Golden Eagles host ULM at MM Roberts Stadium. This exclusive campaign rewards fans to purchase their tickets early with the best prices and special giveaways. You can call them at 601-266-5418. And Pilo, can you read that copy? There's different tiers of the what you get.
So if you buy between 9.29 and 10.5, which I guess you have up until 10.5, you can get 6 upper decks tickets for $150, 4 lower level seats for $200, a free homecoming T-shirt, complimentary Eagle perch, 2 tickets to men's basketball exhibition, a chance to watch the halftime run out on the field, a free parking pass, chance to be in the team walkout, and chance to join the Eagle Walk. The next level is between 10.6 and 10.12. So basically you would still get those upper level seats and lower levels for the same price, but you kind of lose the bottom half with the parking pass, the walkout, and the Eagle Walk. And then if you're after 10.12, so from 10.13 up until that next week, it's just the tickets. So basically you buy early, there's more chances for you to get stuff, and you get like a T-shirt and different things. So
Very good. Hey, thinking outside of the box a little bit. Let's get some more butts in the seats, whatever it takes. Volleyball. Pilo, you usually do the volleyball.
Yeah, so the volleyball team is rolling. They are 10-3 overall, 2-0 in conference. They just beat ULM 3-0 over the weekend. They won 25-10, 25-23, and 25-15. So keep it rolling. And next up for the volleyball, they are at Arkansas State on October the 3rd, so Friday. At 6 p.m.
Very good. In tennis action, Southern Miss tennis, men's tennis capped a 3-day Southern Miss Fall Invitational with a commanding 21-3 weekend on home courts. Against South Alabama, Louisiana, and Jackson State, the Golden Eagles controlled doubles, anchored by the unbeaten duo of Sahib Sodai and Eric Perkowski, and carried that edge into singles behind Sodai's steady top-line play. Clean service holds, early breaks, and poised tiebreakers kept momentum in hand each session. Next up for the tennis guy, and I have to do it that way because they don't put any other. They just do the write up. I don't see anything else. It's strange. Next up for the tennis, for the men's tennis team, though, October 9th at the University of Alabama. So good luck with that. That'll make some noise. If you can go ahead and make the noise there, I'll do the extra work. Right? And we can give them a proper update.
Love that.
In women's golf, Pilo.
The ladies are at the Diane Thompson Invitational.
And I think it's over now. I think if you want to go, I'll tell you what. Yeah, you look up that, and I'll do something else real quick, and then we'll come back to it because I think we're doing pretty good. I know that we're in 5th place through the first day. But in other announcements, while Pilo's looking that up, the M Club Hall of Fame tickets are now on sale. It's on November the 14th at Southern Oaks. You can go to southernmiss.com and find the M Club section and then buy your tickets there. It's always a really fun event. Pilo and I have gone a few times. It's fantastic. So if you want to join, it's a who's who of Southern Miss greats at that. I have not seen who the inductees are yet.
I hadn't either, I don't think.
But they'll probably be pretty good, and you'll get to meet them, right? It's a big enough event where they have to move it to Southern Oaks, but it's a small enough event where you can still mingle, right?
Yeah, for sure.
So it's pretty cool. It's a good deal. Did you find
the women's golf? They ended up claiming 3rd at the Diane Thompson Invitational. So Luis Kyers finished 3rd overall and is an individual with the 70, 76, and 72. Taylor Tribble was T17. Alma was T31, and Savannah Van Galen ended up T37. And so the ladies, Iowa that hosted finished 1st, Montana State 2nd, and Southern Miss in 3rd out of 16 teams. So that is their 2nd consecutive top 3 finish. And so keep it rolling.
Golf school.
Yeah, for sure. So they have nearly 3 weeks off until their next event in West Point, Mississippi, where they will tee off at the Alley on
Gator.
Yeah, on October 20th through the 22nd at Old Waverly.
Good deal. All right, shout outs. Let's do some shout outs and get out of here.
Yeah. Let's see. Let's do this. Yeah, so wanted to give a shout out to a good friend of mine, Thomas Gray. We had played golf together recently. A good friend of mine. We had a good time. So just it's just becoming that time of the year where it's maybe starting to cool off a little bit, especially in the late afternoons. It's nice, and it's good to squeeze a little golf in before the time changes. But shout out to him. Another shout out I want to give is to Russell Berry. He was kind enough to let me ride out to Columbia and go fish this morning at his family's property, and so I had a good time doing that. So shout out to Russell. It was a beautiful place. Had a good time. Caught a lot of fish. So hard to beat that. And shout out to my wife Lisa. She has a birthday coming up. It's not till in a week or so.
Mm-hmm.
But she informed me that it was October 1st and that we were celebrating all month. So shout out to her. I have been barred to say what birthday this is, especially on a live broadcast. But
It's 29 forever.
yeah. Happy birthday, babe.
Yep.
Love you.
Awesome. I'll give a few. I saw a lot of people.
Ton.
Yeah, I saw a lot of people this time.
go
Kyle
another
Bowman
hour.
and Allison Neville, they might be able to lay claim to the first family of downtown Hattiesburg.
Yeah.
You see them and everything.
It's another Hurley
and-
person.
Yeah. Oh, yeah?
Allison.
Neville. Okay.
Yeah, she
Cool.
went to my high school.
Wow.
Yeah.
Very nice.
Taking over the world.
Good people, and I saw them at the game and just want to give them a shout out. Camden, so this is weird. Camden Sundstrom's parents, Norm and Elise.
Yeah, they're great.
So I saw them over by Sid McKay alumni tent, and they were like, "We got to get to the Dragon House." I was like, "What?" I said, "Well, I got a golf cart." And they're like, "Well, can you give us a ride?" Sure. So anyway, they hopped on it, and Katie and Jack were there with us. So it was me, Katie, and Jack in the front, and Camden's parents in the back. And we took them over from across campus. And like on the ride there, they're like, "Where are we going?" I said, "Well, I'm not positive I would get anything to eat, but they used to have these things called tiki bowls like 30 years ago. It's like one of those drinks with like, a bunch of straws, and everybody kind of drinks after it." And they're like, "Oh, okay." I was like, "Well, there's this guy named Mr. Lee way back then. And he kind of played the part and talked like he would talk. And we would just say like, Mr. Lee, play us some rap music back in the day." And from then, he would play rap music that was like 20 years before like the 90s, right?
Right.
So anyway, we're having this conversation. We finally get there. We roll up in front, and I look. I'm like, "That's him. He's still here." And so I said, "Mr. Lee," and he kind of turned around and he's like, "You coming in?" Anyway, so the guy's still there. It was crazy, and it was nice to get to meet that. Well, I've met him before, but to spend a little time with him, and I hope they had a good time. Maybe they can give us an update.
Yeah, maybe so.
on how their
Somebody
their
check
trip
on
to the Dragon House went. Shout out to Eddie Brescher and his family. They were at Fuzzy's before the football game. I didn't make it to 4th Street this time. We were really late. We had 2 soccer games. We were out there for like 5 hours, and then we were going straight to the game. So we stopped into Fuzzy's for 30 minutes to get a quick bite to eat. And anyway, saw Eddie and his wife Lauren there. So I wanted to give them a shout out. And there were another couple guys at the bar that I was wearing that To the Top Talk hoodie because it was the blackout. And as soon as I walked in, they're like, "Hey, you drinking Flight?" And I actually had one in my hand. I said, "Yeah, I am." And I don't remember their names, but I wanted to give them a shout out as well. Margie Jepson, saw her over at the Sid McKay alumni tent as well. She's at everything.
Yep.
And enjoyed my time with Margie. Roger Dickens, he lives in Colorado, but he always finds a home for his tickets on game days. We were happy to help with that this week. He gave his tickets to us, and we were able to find a home for him. So good on you, Roger. Thank you very much. And Hub City Hoedown. So at the Live at 5 tent, every April and October, well, and it started a little bit before October this year, but there's a thing in downtown Hattiesburg called Live at 5, where it's an absolutely free concert at this little amphitheater they have set up, and at Town Square Park. And while I was walking around there getting some dinner and listening to the band, I talked to this guy, had a tent set up, and he runs this Hub City Hoedown thing. Any kind of live music that they have going on in Hattiesburg, you can find it there. He updates it every single week. He gave me a couple stickers, and I told him I'd give him a shout out. And then last but not least, JC Cooks. You know, I kind of fumbled the beginning of that, but hopefully I made up for it towards the end. But we will make it up to you on the episodes moving forward. Go get your haircut over at JC Cooks. And that's it, man. This episode was brought to you by the premium light beer Yuengling Flight. Established in 2020 by the oldest brewery in America. Crisp, clean, refreshing taste, 95 calories, only 2.6 grams of carbs. Pick yourself up some Yuengling Flight today. Thanks for listening. Whatever day you might have listened, and whichever platform you chose to listen in on. Remember, you can follow me at Bumper J. Bailey and Patrick at P. Lowry. Follow us on all the social at To The Top Talk. And don't forget about the mailbag, tothetoptalk@gmail.com. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Tell somebody to the top today. And as always, Southern Miss.
To the top.
Talk.
I was a little worried about the music there.
I could play.
I had faith.
See you guys.
Bye.